Abandoned luxury resorts stand as eerie reminders of unfulfilled dreams and opulence lost to time. These once glorious destinations have fallen victim to a variety of factors, from financial crises to unforeseen tragedies. Among these fascinating locations, could there be a place where the ghosts of high society still linger, despite the passage of decades? Let's dive into 5 such resorts, from the decaying luxury of the Sina Hotel in Goa to the unexpected twists of Japan's Kinugawa Onsen. Number 5. Sina Hotel, Agonda, Goa, India. The Sina Hotel, often referred to as the Ghost Hotel, was a grand vision of luxury, originally envisioned by Russian investors in the early 1990s. Situated in the picturesque coastal town of Agonda, Goa, the hotel was meant to cater to an exclusive clientele seeking unparalleled luxury in India. However, construction was halted abruptly due to financial troubles, and the dream of a lavish seaside retreat never materialized. This halted project is now overgrown with vegetation, giving it a haunting, almost surreal atmosphere, with its crumbling walls and unfinished interiors. Once a promised symbol of opulence, the Sina Hotel now sits in eerie silence, with only the occasional urban explorer stepping into its decaying hallways. The abandoned structure is a time capsule of lost luxury, with remnants of its once promising amenities still scattered throughout its deserted rooms. Despite the sadness surrounding its demise, the Sina Hotel's location remains a sought-after destination for photographers and thrill-seekers who are drawn to its abandoned charm. Over time, the hotel's luxurious features have become the backdrop for numerous eerie photo shoots. Visitors can still find old furniture, tarnished chandeliers, and decayed marble floors, remnants of an opulent past. Though the tragedy surrounding the owner's death and the resulting halt in construction has left the hotel in ruins, its ghostly presence continues to captivate those with a fascination for the forgotten. This once promising luxury resort, which was meant to be a gem along Goa's shores, stands today as a haunting monument to unrealized ambition. As nature reclaims the land, the Sina Hotel's silhouette looms like a forgotten dream, a chilling reminder of what could have been. Number 4. Tskaltubo, Georgia. Tskaltubo, once called the Riviera of the Soviet Union, was a luxurious spa town that catered to Soviet elites, including figures like Joseph Stalin. Located in the western part of Georgia, this glamorous resort town was built in the mid-20th century, drawing people with its therapeutic mineral springs and lavish accommodations. However, with the collapse of the Soviet Union, the town's luxury spas were abandoned, and the area began its rapid decline. Today, Tskaltubo remains a desolate shadow of its former self, with grand hotels and bathhouses left to deteriorate over time. The mineral springs, once famous for their healing properties, now lie dormant, a far cry from their former glory. Despite some restoration efforts, Tskaltubo has not regained its previous splendor, and many of the resorts remain locked in a state of decay. As urban explorers venture into Tskaltubo, they are greeted by the remains of the Soviet elite's playground, crumbling baths, grand columns, and abandoned halls that tell the story of a time gone by. The town's buildings, with their faded frescoes and decayed murals, offer a haunting reminder of a bygone era. The haunting silence of the area only amplifies the surreal experience of walking through what was once a flourishing destination for high society. While a few residents and squatters have found their way into the abandoned structures, the grand spa buildings remain frozen in time. The contrast between the old and the new is striking, and the once popular healing waters are now reduced to an afterthought. Tskaltubo, once a center of health and luxury, now exists as a forgotten relic, waiting for a future that seems uncertain. Number 3. Grande Hotel Beira, Beira, Mozambique. The Grande Hotel Beira, once the jewel of Mozambique's coastal city of Beira, was a luxury hotel that attracted high-profile guests from around the world. Built in 1955, the hotel was a symbol of elegance, offering opulent accommodations with stunning views of the Indian Ocean. But after closing in the early 1960s due to dwindling tourism and the instability of the region, the hotel fell into disrepair and was eventually abandoned. The building's decay is now a poignant reminder of its former grandeur. Once teeming with tourists and businessmen, the hotel now stands desolate, with its cracked marble floors and dust-covered chandeliers bearing silent witness to its past. Though parts of the hotel were later used as a military base during the Mozambican Civil War, its decline continued into the present, and today, it is a shell of its former self. The lobby, which once featured grand staircases and plush seating areas, is now a hollowed-out room, overtaken by the relentless passage of time. The luxurious rooms, which once hosted diplomats and celebrities, now lie in ruins, with broken windows and rotting furniture scattered throughout. Despite this, the hotel's striking architecture and its location along the coastline still draw attention from urban explorers and photographers. The site is now inhabited by squatters who have claimed portions of the building as their own, adding to the surreal contrast of luxury and hardship. The once vibrant hotel complex has become a significant landmark in Beira, standing as a symbol of Mozambique's turbulent history. Yet, the hotel's rich past is evident in the remnants scattered around the grounds, a sad but fascinating glimpse into a forgotten era. Number 2. Burj Al Babas, Mudurnu, Turkey. Burj Al Babas, a luxury development in Mudurnu, Turkey, aimed to create an extravagant gated community, complete with 587 miniature castles. The idea was to offer an exclusive, castle-like living experience to the wealthy elite. However, the project faced severe financial setbacks and was abandoned in 2019, leaving the half-built castles to stand in eerie solitude. The development was halted after the developers faced overwhelming debt, and the unfinished homes now stand as a bizarre, ghostly reminder of unrealized dreams. These incomplete castles, with their turrets, resemble a fairy tale turned tragic, standing empty and abandoned on the outskirts of a small Turkish town. Despite its surreal appearance, the failed project serves as a striking commentary on the dangers of unchecked ambition and financial overreach. The peculiar development draws attention from both the media and urban explorers who are fascinated by the rows of decaying castles. The gated community, which was intended to be a luxury retreat, now serves as a haunting site filled with remnants of its failed promises. The unfinished facades, unroofed buildings, and neglected landscaping create a landscape of post-apocalyptic luxury. As visitors wander through the site, the stark contrast between the original vision and its current state becomes even more striking. The failure of Burj Al Babas is both a testament to the fragility of grandiose plans and a cautionary tale about overreach. What was meant to be an exclusive, high-end neighborhood has instead become a ghost town, one that captivates the curious with its haunting, unfinished beauty. Today, Burj Al Babas stands as a permanent reminder of an unrealized dream, its empty windows gazing out on a landscape of broken promises. Number 1. Kinugawa Onsen, Tochigi Prefecture, Japan. Could a forgotten hot spring resort, once bustling with visitors, actually hide a long-forgotten time capsule of Japan's golden age of luxury? Located in Tochigi Prefecture, Japan, Kinugawa Onsen was once a popular hot spring resort known for its scenic views and therapeutic waters. However, after the economic downturn of the 1990s, the resort fell into decline, and its once bustling hotels were abandoned. Today, Kinugawa Onsen stands as one of Japan's most eerie ghost towns, with decaying hotels, broken spa equipment, and overgrown gardens. The hot springs, which were once revered for their healing properties, have remained untouched as the once thriving tourist destination has succumbed to the passage of time. The empty hotel lobbies, once filled with the sounds of laughter and conversation, now echo only the silence of decay. The eerie atmosphere at Kinugawa Onsen draws urban explorers and photographers from all over the world, eager to capture the beauty of a forgotten luxury retreat. As visitors wander through the empty halls, they can still see remnants of the resort's past splendor: dusty arcade machines, antique furniture, and faded decor. Some buildings have begun to collapse under the weight of neglect, while others stand as eerie shells of their former selves. The juxtaposition of high-end luxury and the ghostly abandonment of the site creates an unsettling but fascinating atmosphere. Despite the sadness of the resort's decline, there's a strange beauty in the way time has preserved certain elements of Kinugawa Onsen. The once pristine hot spring baths, which were once considered a luxury, are now covered in grime and overgrown vegetation. Kinugawa Onsen serves as a haunting reminder of how even the most opulent resorts can fall victim to time and economic change. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Until next time.